Hey folks, Murph again here. Today I'm very excited to talk about one of my favorite knives, a knife I've had in my stable for many years. Blue is going to take my marker away. Sorry Steve, that's where I knew where to stand, and Blue took it from me. So today we're going to talk about the Becker BK9, made by Ka-Bar, now formerly Camillus. If you got an older version of this, it's made by Camillus in Camillus, New York, I believe it was. It's a 9-inch blade designed to be a combat bowie, right? Not exactly something I'd towed into combat, but then again, I took a BK4 into combat. So you could do it, but it's an excellent woods tool. It's an all-around. We call it the King. It used to be called the King on the blade forums. This one's a little bit thinner, I believe, than the old Camillus version. It's about, I don't know, 0.19 inches or something thick. So just under a 1/4 inch thick. Man, you can do a lot with these things. I mean, this used to be one of the most highly modified knives back in the day on the forums. People would drop the thumb ramp off there. They would, grind the swedge out and maybe give it more of a clip, which I got an example of back here. I'll show you. Change out the handles. The only thing I've done to this, and I'm talking a little louder because it's windy, so if the volume's changing, it's not your computer, it's me. The only thing I've done to this is I changed out the hardware for stainless steel hardware and some locking nuts, and I put a little 550 cord on there. Comes with a stock sheath. The sheath to me is okay. I'm not the guy that attaches them to my pack. I keep them on my side, so it does hang a little bit lower than you'd want, kind of slaps your knee a little bit. Who doesn't have that problem? And then, so I've got that, and I've got, it's a Chinese-made sheath. I mean, it's a means to get another sheath. You can go out and get so many aftermarket options for this knife. It's damn near like the Jeep of the knife world. I mean, there's so many aftermarket options, add-ons, modifications you can do, but it's tried and true. It's got Ka-Bar's lifetime warranty behind it. You're just not going to beat this knife, man. It's up there with the SE Hungless to me, and that's why I damn near grab one or the other. It's almost 6 in one, half dozen the other. It's not a fair comparison because the SE does come with stock micarta, a stock Kydex sheath, and it's a little bit bigger. But honestly, these two get paired head to head a lot. Some people don't care for this handle. I do. I like it. It fits my hand well. I don't have overly large hands. I have medium hands, maybe a little bit bigger than medium. But it's all around, it's a great knife. It's light enough, just over a pound. It won't fatigue you from a hard day of chopping, like all day. I mean, you can baton firewood with this thing. Whatever you need, this knife's there for you. It'd be a great vehicle knife for somebody if you're, in an area that finds themselves in the woods a lot and you might have to rely on your knife. It'd be a great backpacking companion to throw on your pack. But like I said, I'm the guy that wears it on my hip. I don't like to have a knife anywhere but on me. Go check them out on the internet. Like I said, MSRP is like $200, but you can get them. Got a tree rubbing against another tree over here in the driveway. But you can get them anywhere from $140 to $160 on Amazon. I think they're about $150, but Knife Center, I don't know, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, all the big dealers have them. So go check those guys out. Get you a BKT, or get you a Becker knife and tool, Ka-Bar BK9. Let me get another version to show you that's modified. So this has a sheath made by my good friend Chris, and it's got a loop for a fire steel. I don't use that. It's a dangler, so it does hang a little bit kind of off, but when you put it on, it hangs just as it should. It's a drop in style, so there's no retention on it. So if you were to tip upside down with this thing, it's coming out, but that's how I wanted it. You could add some kind of quick strap. It's wet formed and all that good stuff. This is just an aftermarket option. You can get these you can get a good leather sheath from anywhere, Kydex, nylon with a Kydex insert. You can get these damn near anywhere on the internet. Diaz custom sheaths, 710. You can get his sheaths. I mean, Armor All I think does them. There's so many options out there because they've been around forever. We've ground the swedge off this one at my buddy Todd's shop, which we'll talk to later someday. We ground the swedge off, gave it more of a clip so it's more of an American style buoy. Took the thumb ramp off. I left one of the notches in there just for general purpose. This actually has Camillus handles on it. So these are a little bit thicker than the Becker handles. I don't know how much you're getting there, Steve, but it's a little thicker than the Becker handles, a little smoother, but still has the same great ergonomics. Like I said, great knife, man. I mean, and I even put the stainless hardware on this too. So it's got a exposed hammer style pommel. It is a full tang knife. I think the old Camillus versions just had the holes drilled in them. The new K-bar version has more of a skeletonized tang behind it, but honestly, I have beat the absolute fuck out of this knife. Never had an issue. So when you see people say, well, they're not full tang, they're skeletonized, no factor. I'm telling you, you're never gonna notice. These dudes are the same dudes that have a problem with the K-bar 1217 and the fucking rat tail on that. They're dudes that are never gonna get the full potential out of anything they use, whether it's the four-wheel drive in their vehicle, the capacity or the range ability of their fucking rifles. It doesn't matter. It's not a factor. You're never going to push your tool to its limit. I promise you. Give them a check it out and go check them out. Like I said, lifetime warranty, made in Olean, New York, backed by the man himself, Ethan Becker, and K-bar. I mean, you're just not going to find a better package than that. So if you're looking for a good one tool option, I hate that, but if you're looking for a good one tool option, this thing will do it. It's great for, you know, finessing small things up close here. It's great for chopping. It's great for some fine work up in the tip. I mean, it's just a solid knife. Oh, and then in the background, I guess I should address, we have the Becker Patrol Pack that Ethan Becker designed. I've got an old Becker head hat back there that we bought off the forums a long time ago. I've worn it to many campouts there. I don't know, a K-bar koozie. Like, all this is stuff I bought, okay? This is not like somebody gave this to me to talk about these knives. So just so we got that out of the way. And then I got a BK4, which if we ever want a video about that, we can talk about that at some point. This was one of Ethan's first designs, if not the first. I won't go into too much detail about that, but they're not made anymore apparently. I carried the Camillus version of this knife in Iraq the first time I was there, and it was more of a sidearm for me. I carried it on a drop rig down here. I was a saw gunner, so that was kind of my sidearm, is have something like this for a backup. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment. Somebody asked me what I was drinking last time. If I'm drinking anything, it's usually coffee or it's beer. And the beer today just happens to be, let me tell you, because I just got back from a trip in South Carolina this past Sunday. It's an IPA product of Charleston, South Carolina. It's called Bound by Time by Edmunds Oast Brewing. I don't know if you can see that or not. So it says not to, you know, drink this if you're going to operate machinery, and it may cause health problems. It doesn't say anything about doing YouTube videos on it, so I think I'm okay. But really cool company, decently tasty IPA if you're that guy. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you want to see next. I mean, I could do a damn backpack video. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So sorry I was gone for so long. Had a lot going on. Sucks the winter time here, you know. I'm stuck inside most of the time, and everybody's busy, right, Steve? And I'm still dealing with this fuzzy idiot. So, all right. Thanks, folks. Cheers. Blue. Blue, look. The Becker BK9, featuring 1095 Crovan steel, chromium vanadium. It's high carbon steel. Has a little bit of chromium and vanadium in it, just to give it that extra rust resistance and strength. Zytel Grivery handles, overall length of 14 3/4 inch, blade length 9 inches, thickness about 0.19 inch. It's got a 56 to 58 Rockwell, so this thing's going to be perfect for any of your outdoor needs. It's got a handle length of about 5 3/4 inches, and it weighs just over a pound with the sheath. The sheath is made in China. The knife is 100% made here in the United States, in Olean, New York, by K-bar, designed by my friend Ethan Becker. It's got a lifetime warranty backed by K-bar. All right, folks, that was the Becker BK9. This is the Becker BK9. Thank you again for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I don't know how many people are getting a kick out of these videos or not. You know, it's just me. Well, Steve behind the camera, but just me. It's not funded by anybody. So if you're liking what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of. Let me know what you want to see. If you want me to start doing, I don't know, damn pocket knives more, hit me up with that. If you want to do some smaller everyday carry style knives like fixed blades, hit me up with that. I've got a lot of options. I'm just going over the stuff that I believe in and I want to talk about right now. So just give me some left and rights, right? And we might get toppled. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.